I think it's appropriate to, I know we joke about it on the show a lot or whatever about like, we got fired from your show and there was bad blood between
I
us.
heard that last night.
Yeah. But
A
I
couple
want to,
times. A
I
couple times I
personally,
fired you from the
I
show.
don't have any I don't have any ill feelings, It's kind of like a satire thing. And in the beginning, there was hurt feelings. We're like, dude, because like I'll be honest with you, I myself, I don't want to speak for the other guys, but I myself, I looked up to you, and it was like, it was kind of like when you say stuff like that, it's more of a defensive thing. We're the best defense is a good offense. You know what I mean? So I want to
I do.
apologize to you for.
Well, I was thinking about it before we even came on the air because I knew the reason why I wanted you on the show because we could have a good conversation, but I knew that there was this stuff that might linger from back in the day, and I wanted to apologize to you because the way I handled stuff back then was poor. And I'm not saying I'd be any better now, but I'm saying the way that I am in those situations is not, it could be improved greatly. So I'm sure I could have done part to make it go a lot better. I'm glad that you guys have found success and seem to enjoy the show quite a bit. And you do a good job, and you get a lot of good guests too. And I think you should have guests every week.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Sometimes you need some. I agree. I agree. You need like some time to banter because that's what you guys are good at. But I appreciate what you said, and that extends to everybody else in the group. I know. I don't think Chris wasn't on the show at that time. I don't think.
No.
I think Bill might have been. Was Bill on the show, or did he come on later?
Bill, I don't know if Bill was on the show or not. I think he was. I think Bill was at the very end.
I think so too. And it just extends it to Joe. I know. I think Joe especially because I think Joe and I were on the wrong foot more so than anybody else. So I extend that to him as well, and of course Bill. But I think probably you and Joe probably the most because you were there the whole time, and it was fun. I mean, I like coming on there too. For me, I don't know, for some reason I have a lot of regret about that because I know I could have done a much better job by it.
I do as well, and I'm happy to bury the hatchet for sure. You know what I mean? To let bygones be bygones.
That sounds good to me. I mean, I know, and I know Brian watches both of the programs. He said a few times about me coming on your show, and I had emailed you about it because what y'all had said on the show was correct. I mean, I'm sort of podcast only. I don't go out in the field anymore, so I don't have that field perspective to offer anymore, and that's something that maybe I'm a little self-conscious about sometimes because I don't have that perspective anymore. Even
Yeah.
though I do put hands-on stuff, but it's not HVAC per se.
Yeah.
So I would feel a little bit silly.
I think it would be, I think it would be a good conversation to have you on the show. I think it would, I enjoy this conversation. I think we had a good talk, but I think it would add more to it because we have three other jerk offs that could, add their stink to things too.
I think we could have fun.
Yeah.
Whether it be productive, like there's no education coming
Yeah.
that week. But I'd be happy to. And I just wanted to kind of, whenever I got back with you guys, I want to let you know that, I understand because I forget who said it, but it was a good point. I agree with it. So I just want to put that out there. But I did want to get back with you so you knew that I just wasn't saying, well, I'm not going on there, that sort of thing. That's not at all how I feel about it.
Cool. Well, we'll make it happen.
I can do it. I got a microphone, man. I have, I think that's all I need. I have a light, a microphone, and a camera. So I'm ready to roll.
And a heartbeat. That's all. That's
A
all we
heartbeat.
require.
And I was in the business for a long time, so I do have a lot of great stories. And if y'all want to talk about pooping in a bucket, I can do that. I mean, I had a lot of outlying jobs with no water service, so I can, I can do the rural version of that. Y'all can do rooftops, I can do the barn behind the barn.
Nice.
So I don't know, it might not be.